What's the most distant star you can see with the naked eye?
I can answer that two ways. So one of them is the most distant thing you can see with the naked eye is our nearest red-blooded galaxy.
Hey, wait a minute. That's not a way to answer that question. That's answering a different question.
The Andromeda Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
And for the longest while, until the early 1920s, it was called the Andromeda Nebula, because it was just this fuzzy thing in the night sky among the stars that trace out the constellation Andromeda. Then with better and better telescopes, wait a minute, this thing is composed of stars. Wait a minute, this is an entire other galaxy. It's 2 million light years away. And you can see that with the naked eye.
Andromeda? I've heard of that galaxy. I think it's the closest one to the Milky Way. Wow, I guess that means you can only see one galaxy with the naked eye. That doesn't seem right. The only galaxy? Actually, it turns out the Andromeda Galaxy is 2.5 million light years away. I get rough numbers, but 20% off? That's almost a doorbuster deal. Not to mention, apparently the Triangulum Galaxy is about 2.7 million light years away and visible to the naked eye. I thought this guy was a space scientist. He even got the question he picked wrong. So what is the farthest star we can see with the naked eye?
The Andromeda Galaxy.
Fire ant, 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 man. I hope I don't get sued. Fire ant, 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 fire ant. I hope I don't get sued. Fire ant, fire ant, man. I hope I don't get sued. Well, I still got some weekend left, but it's also Sunday, which is the beginning of the week. That's odd. The term weekend was first recorded in 1879 in the British magazine Notes and Queries. Thanks a lot, Queen Victoria. I thought the British had command of the English language. I should have known. If history has taught me anything, the British take credit for everything. In fact, I hear it's hard to find places that take cash there.
England is not an ally to the United States of America, and they are still bitter about the ass-kickings we gave them a couple hundred years ago.
Give me liberty or death! George Washington versus Thomas Gage! George Washington! Thomas Gage! Say aye! Aye! 13 colonies! Stats! Balance a budget! Discipline! Raise an army! History! Kill the British! Tell your parents! Give me liberty or give me death! Death! Death!
There are two cities of London. There's London, England, and the City of London. Look into the difference. It's fascinating.
I need some fresh air. This brings me back. This is what freedom is all about. Do you take Discover? I'm just having such a hard time. Maybe TV will help.
Bruce Lee's a little overrated.
Joseph Warren, a founding father of the United States and a Grand Master of the Freemasons, enlisted Paul Revere and William Dawes to spread the alarm after receiving British intelligence. Joseph Warren, one of the key leaders of the Sons of Liberty, learned from a confidential informer well connected to British High Command. The only two people who knew of this plan were Thomas Gage and an unnamed informant. It is likely this was his wife. Margaret Kemble Gage, wife of General Thomas Gage, the Duchess, suspected of having divided loyalties. She may have been the individual who informed the American revolutionaries of the British troop movements that led to the night ride of Paul Revere. That's right, the wife of General Thomas Gage. Now, why would the wife of the opposing army provide us with such information? A late-night affair? Warren's wife was recently deceased. Warren would die at Bunker Hill. After the battle, Warren's body was stripped of clothing, repeatedly bayoneted, and buried in a shallow ditch. There were claims that Lieutenant James Drew, a Royal Navy officer stationed on board the sloop HMS Scorpion, went to the battle site a day or two after the battle and exhumed Warren's body, spit in his face, and jumped on his stomach, and at last cut off his head and committed every act of violence upon his body. What did this man do to gain such ire? Or was it Margaret Kemble Gage, the Duchess? Or was there more? It is stated that her relationship was never the same with her husband. The Herstory channel. Wow, Thomas Gage survived and continued living with Margaret. That's not at all how I thought it went down.
Oh, my word. You've shot me. Tell my Margaret I love her. Martha? Why did you say Martha? Tell me why you said Martha. I believe you misheard. I said Margaret. Ugh. Martha!
The Herstory channel. That's not at all how I thought it went down. He didn't have a dragged-out fight where Washington hit Gage with a toilet.
Christian Bale was the best Bruce Wayne.
I'd like a good game, please. Killer Instinct. It's like knockoff Mortal Kombat, but just as good. Oh, and all you have to do is this flip kick thing to win. But it's not hard to learn and pull off actual combos. There's also fatalities, like this one. And that's really the only fatality I learned. Oh, and this one. It was a really rare thing to see something like that on Super Nintendo. Wait, Rare. It was developed by Rare. Wait, Rare. It was developed by Rare, a British company. Another coincidence. We might be getting there. That's part of the UK, right? No, it's part of the EU. There's a UN. What's a company? I remember.
Thanks, Sally. Tonight we have a special segment. What's across the pond? England? Or is it Britain? The United Kingdom? Scotland? Some things are one, but not the other. It's like when all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. But tonight, we are getting to the bottom of it. Spoiler alert, everyone across the pond is a square. I mean, it's a pretty bold move to call the Atlantic Ocean a pond when you were stuck on a rock for 1,000 years. Am I right? Tonight's special guest, streaming in from across the Atlantic, we have... I'm sorry, we appear to have some typos in your name and...
There is no typo. My name is Folant Padan. I am a professor at Bangor University.
So to the recent concerns with AI, we have to ask, are you part robot?
No, I received a laryngectomy as treatment for my throat cancer.
Oof. We appear to be off to the races, but we yet to have even placed our bets. So let's cool our jets. Let's dial it back. Alright, star 69. What's your love life like?
My wife is recently deceased. She lost her long battle with anal cancer and is buried at Llanfeirpwll Boberichwen Drobl Antisilio Bobo Bok.
Star 69 indeed. That's our time, but before I let you go, I need two-factor verification. Are you a robot?
No.
Thank you. There you have it. That was Fallen Pattern. Not a robot. Just possibly physically retarded and seemingly Welsh. And while we appear to have gone off the rails, let this be a learning moment. Studies show cancer of the throat and anus can be caused by HPV. Remember, not all rectangles are squares. So next time you think about eating a boxed lunch of ass, remember, you might get cancer. And no one likes a Welsh. Or is that Welch's? Regardless if we're talking taffy or jelly, I'm a sucker for Smuckers. Eat ass, get cancer. Back to you, Sally. I always heard it was okay if you didn't swallow. Are you gonna share? What's a company? Don't eat ass, especially don't swallow. Da-la-la-la. Well, that's another one done. I really didn't expect the side boob, kind of like when I was looking for a sidekick. Hey, I'm looking for a sidekick, not side boob. You remind me of Elvira. Hey there, Elvira, man, you've got such big old titties. Halloween is months away, and it is really such a pity. You know it's true. These flat-chested broads really won't do. You know it's true. Oh, I think they were C or D's. Oh, they were most likely D's. Nothing weird like G's. I think they were D's. I think they were D's. But you got cancer in your boobs and then you had to have them removed. Double mastectomy and they were thrown away. A bigger fan retrieved your boobs and can care for you in ways I never could. In writing this song, I found out they were gone and had to do a rewrite. Come on, all about your boobs. I think this will do. Hey there, Elvira, man, I still miss your titties. A bare October without your pair, it's really such a pity, but we'll make do. These flat-chested broads have mouths too. You know it's true. Oh, you went from D's to B's. Oh, you went from D's to B's. I'll be fine with B's. I'll be fine with B's. So, Cersei,
It says here your power is turning men into animals with your feminine wiles. I just have one question. Can you make me into a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Is this deja vu? Hey, you know the rules. We only speak English here. This is America. Capiche? Da-la-la-la.